Bought this Inkbird temperature probe off the TikTok shop. Usually pretty skeptical, but it looked kind of like the Thermo-Pro, and I've always wanted those. And for the price, I figured we'd check it out. So I'll let you know how it is. Taking it out of the box, I mean, it looks pretty nice, to be honest. Good packaging, kind of a sleek little case. Flips up. Got your probe in there. Looks like that's the power button. Turn the case on. And I think that's it. Yeah, you just got your charger and other stuff in the back. We're gonna fire up the smoker. See if this thing does what it says it's gonna do. I'm going to test this temp probe like I test all my temp probes. Usually I'll just get a cup, fill it up with ice and then water. Should read about 32 degrees. Being that it snowed here, I'm just going to fill my cup up with snow and use that instead. Okay, got my temp probe and my Yeti cup full of snow. I'm going to stick this in here. I'm going to get the app downloaded and see what this thing is reading just straight out of the box. Got the app downloaded, probe in the cup, and it's dropping. Good sign. Ambient's a little off. It's 30 degrees out here. Maybe my shed's just a little bit warmer. We'll have to check on that. So far, it looks like it's reading what it's supposed to be. Yeah, right at 32. And it holds there. So that's a plus. Right out of the box, doesn't look like it needs to be calibrated. So we're gonna go get our brisket prepped, put this bad boy in, and see how it does. I'm interested to see if this ambient sensor reads better compared to my smoker temp. Okay, we got probe in, brisket on. Let's find out how this thing does. I will check back in periodically. So far, the only thing I don't like is this case within a foot of the smoker. Otherwise, it disconnects from the probe, and then you kind of freak out. But here to my table right there is too far. So I don't like that. I think that it's a pretty normal thing with these types of temperature probes. I just wasn't aware of it. Not sure what I'm going to do. I'm a person that smokes in all weather conditions, snow, rain. So I'm going to take a wild guess and assume that that case is not waterproof. So I'm going to figure out something with that. Everything else so far has been alright. It's pretty easy to use. Once you download it, it'll identify your probe. You click on it. You can come up here, change your temperature settings, volume, and then you can come calibrate your internal ambient temperature. Everything checked out on those. I'm iffy about the ambient, but we'll see. And then you can come up and click on what type of meat you're cooking and your target range. You can set an early warning reminder, how you want it done and everything. So the app seems pretty easy to use. I don't think I have any issues with that. But we'll see how this thing reads throughout the cook. For 26 bucks, I don't think it's a bad deal. If you've been on the fence about it, you might as well test it out, see what your luck is. Cook here. I usually pull my briskets around 195 to 200. Seems to have read fine the whole cook. The ambient temperature was about 15 degrees off. I did adjust that in the settings. Outside of that, I think everything is solid with this temp probe.